Everybody, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring another video. Um, I was talking about um, the energy for September 14th through the 18th, 19th. Um, and wanted to talk a little bit more about um, the energy recently for this week of September 14th. Um, and I want to actually make this a love reading. So I should put the disclaimer on here. Um, this is a timeless reading. It could have already happened, could be happening now, could happen in the future. Um, and take what resonates and leave the rest. It may be your reading, it may not be your reading. Um, but this can be a manifestation reading. You could claim this reading for your own. Um, and if you'd like to work with me on twin flame things, getting into union, staying in union, um, love, relationships, attracting abundance, attracting success, attracting finances into your life. If you want to work with me on couple stuff, trauma stuff, family stuff, um, worry, bringing peace into your life, your ideal weight, and things like that. My information is in the description below. Feel free to reach out to me. Um, and I would love to talk with you to see if we would be a good fit to work together. Um, Sometimes I'll say divine feminine and I mean divine masculine. Sometimes I'll say divine masculine and I mean divine feminine. Use those terms as they make sense in your situation. Um, if there's anything that I left out, I will try to say it as I go along in the video. Let me just go in. It's been a little while since I've done a reading, but a song that came up right away was Am I Dreaming? And sometimes I feel like the divine masculine thinks this is too good to be true, that you're too good to be true. So the lyrics, some of the lyrics are, Am I dreaming? Am I just imagining you're here in my heart? Am I dreaming? Pinch me to see if it's real, because my mind can't decide. So maybe divine masculine thinks that you're amazing and actually may not be very verbal about it. And so you may be like, well, what's going on? How does he really even feel about me? Because he won't say anything or he doesn't say anything. He hasn't said anything, but something tells me that soon he will, that soon you'll be overwhelmed, that you'll be, I say stuff like devoured with kisses, that hugs, love, that you'll be overwhelmed with these types of things very soon. And you will wonder where this man was all this time, or for divine masculine, you might wonder where was she, where was divine feminine all this time, because I haven't seen her until now. She popped out all of a sudden, but maybe they were wondering if you felt this way about them and maybe kind of afraid to express their affection toward you. And I feel like now they just threw caution to the wind and said, oh, well, I love you. And either you love me back or you don't. Time is going to tell. But they're wondering, are you going to stay around? Are you going to leave? And I think there are a lot of things that it seems like are they're considering behind the scenes, and they're not always verbally expressing these things to you. And so you might feel like, well, what the heck is going on? Why won't they say, anything, or why won't they express these things to me? But I feel like um, part of it is because they're not sure how you feel, even if you say it or even if you express it. They're not sure. I get the sense that maybe they've been betrayed a lot, and it takes a lot to trust you. So you've been tested, you've been vetted, all these things, and maybe it's still happening. And you're like, how long is it going to take you to really trust me? But they may have been, or maybe now, very financially successful. And so they're afraid that someone will come into their life, try to take advantage of them. Maybe people have come and then they've left and they don't understand why. But, another part of that is, and they might not understand this, the things that you do and say to people affect them. So don't think that you're saying things and people aren't noticing or they're not being affected by it. And then they change up and you're wondering why. But for example, if you say something that's hurtful, the other person who's, you know, they don't like it, they find it hurtful, they'll treat you differently. So don't be surprised if you find that they do something differently or treat you differently, because no one likes to be hurt. Um, so just keep that in mind. Um, Another thing um, that I would say is Divine Masculine has been thinking of ways to surprise you, to do something for you, planning something that he believes that you'll like. He doesn't really know exactly all the time what you like, or he's wondering if maybe he could find out without alarming you or tipping you off, that he might be planning something, but he's planning something special, or divine feminine, depending on, your partner. Divine masculine, divine feminine, could be either one, but they're planning something and it's going to be very special for you. Um, this can be a boss, a leader, a father figure. Um, they're very loving and affectionate, actually, but you're like, well, where is that person at? Because you haven't seen them, but again, they've been cautious with you because they haven't known if you'll stay around or if you'll abandon them. Um, I get the feeling there are issues there with abandonment and fears that people will just take advantage of them and won't treat them kind. But again, you know, they also have to be mindful that they need to treat people kind too. You can't just treat people anyway and think that they'll respond well to it. Um, Divine Masculine wants to take you on a staycation or a vacation or vacation. They want to buy you nice things. They want to get you gifts. They want to show you a lot of physical attention and affection. They want to be with you really and secretly. They don't want to leave. They, are hard workers and they really don't get a chance to spend time with the people that they love. But when they do, they really don't want to leave. So they want to actually do this thing for you, this vacation, and it might turn into a honeymoon. You two might be getting married soon. For some of you, it's already happened. For some of you, it is happening right now. But they want to spoil you. They want to show you off. They want other people to know. They don't care if people know, but they also want to protect you. Um, so they're trying to strike a balance. Um, you feel like, and they feel like it's been a long time, and they want to really celebrate and really show you something special. Um, they know that once they get you alone, you won't want to leave. And they're hoping um, to really show you a good time and show you something special. That Jamie Foxx song is coming up, Unpredictable. I don't know all the lyrics to the song, but maybe you could look up the lyrics and see. But Unpredictable is a song that comes up. You will not expect what they're going to do because they've had such a poker face. Um, so it'll be exciting to see what happens here. Um, I think I'm going to end the reading for now, but just expect some exciting things coming from the Divine Masculine. I think Divine Masculine may get a bad reputation, but they're really in love with you and they want to tell you, and they want to tell you soon. So hopefully you enjoy this reading. Hope you watch some other videos and check out my other things. If you are interested in working with financial things, feel free to reach out to me for that as well. Um, and looking forward again, like I said, to bring you some more videos soon. As always, happy lightning fast manifesting, and I'm going to talk to y'all soon. All right, love y'all. Bye for now.